Day 6 of the 100-day Monster Challenge. Breakfast, my coconut yogurt. As you guys can see on here, there is an additional rule in the challenge, and that is no artificial sweeteners. I grabbed a decaf coffee and I put a Splenda in it, and I was like, this doesn't feel right. I'm trying to get myself away from being addicted to sugar, and not just the way addicted like physiologically, like the way my body or biologically, whatever, my body responds to it, like my insulin levels and stuff, but also like my taste buds. And in addition, it's also about cleansing my body. And let's face it, artificial sweeteners aren't much better for the body. Like, I'm trying to get to the point where I fully know what it feels like to have a healthy body. Like, that's cleansed of all the toxins that we put in our bodies. Let's face it, if it's not natural, then you have to at least question whether it should be inside of you. It's only once you've been away from your lover that you actually appreciate them. And we are lovers of food and of dirty habits. And so, you know, weed's not going away, sugar's not going away, alcohol's not going away, porn's not going away. But when you take time from it, you get to see all of those simple pleasures in life from a further distance. And it's only then you can decide what a good relationship is with it. So far, a lot of the temptations haven't been there because I've really just stayed in. I've been working on videos, been on client calls, and just kind of sticking to my path. But this whole Monster Challenge isn't about abstaining or figuring out how to avoid temptation. It's about living life on like an exciting level and still embracing experiences while still maintaining the rules of the challenge. So there's part of me, honestly, that doesn't want to go out tonight. I just want to stay in. I want to cuddle with my dog. But it is Halloween, and Halloween is one of my favorite holidays because it's the one time a year you get to be a 10-year-old kid. You get to dress up like an idiot and go have a lot of fun. And I've got some friends that are going to be there, but my date canceled on me. You know who you are. And so I'm riding solo. So I'm not going to let riding solo be the thing that stands in my way of having fun. So I'm suiting up. You saw in yesterday's vlog, I'm going as Spider-Man, so let's suit up. Now I've got to carefully fit into this. One, it's one size too small, but that's just because I wanted it tight on all my junk. These gloves are a little bit too small for my hand because the sprayer is kids stuff. So I'm wondering if I just like snip the tips, if that will work. If ever you want to look more tough than you really are, easy. Just cut the fingers off your gloves. Okay, that is painful. So I've got one sprayer. Alright, so I was having massive problems with these sprayers, but it turns out just that the hole was too small. So I drilled a new hole, and okay, oh my gosh, this is so tight on my hands. Oh, this is totally made for children. This whole thing is. Oh shit. I'm actually going as Spider-Man and Mary Jane But you say, how is that possible? Your date canceled. Spider-Man, Mary Jane. We are ready to rock.
How's it going? Yep. Or Spidey and Mary Jane. More coming? Nope, just me. Riding solo. All right. First stop, we're going to see Gino at Barn & Company. Gino was my partner in Canna Bistro. I've yet to see his new restaurant, so I figured I'd stop by, maybe make some friends while I'm there, and then head over to the Godfrey.
Looking for Gino, looking for Gino. I'm jacking on you. If we get the fight down. Here we go.
I saw your Snapchat and it was absolutely gorgeous. Oh my
I'm like, who is this? Who is this? How you been? Doing great. Where you been? I'm living in London. I'm on the west side. Shit, I'm caught in my own web. God. Shit.
that.
I didn't mean to hit you in the face. I'm so sorry.
So I'm doing a challenge of 100 days, no alcohol, no weed, no sugar, no gluten, no dairy, no processed meats, no masturbation, no porn, and also no TV for 100 straight days. So I come to this party, and so I'm on day 6 right now, and come to the party, and my shtick is I had this spray can that was spraying webs at people, and so I would walk up to a girl and introduce myself and then squirt her in the chest and be like, oh my gosh, I'm so sorry, you're so beautiful, and I was just so nervous. And I thought it was gonna be a hit, and it was a dud. It was a dud. Like, girls were offended, people were offended when they got squirted. So yeah, not a very successful costume. Usually I crush it every year. And the no drinking, I mean, drinking really gives you something to do. I mean, I did my rounds back there. I saw people I knew. And then after that, it was like, okay, you know, was offered drugs a bunch of times. Didn't really want to do that. So I'm glad I came out. I'm glad I dressed up. So I've only been out for an hour and a half, but it's important to stay relevant socially. Originally, I did not want to come out, but I didn't want this challenge to make me antisocial. Because a lot of times, like, if let's say you're doing like a 30 days no alcohol, it's easy if you just shut yourself in, but that's not like the whole point of this thing. So like the hope is that you remove the alcohol and the drugs, so you're left seeing what actually is there, is like friends of yours and stuff like that. I did talk to, you guys saw in the vlog, my buddy Kevin. I shot a video for their company, Quantum 9, which is the marijuana consulting company that I did work for a couple of years, and I did a video on how to make the perfect pot brownie, and apparently it has 111,000 hits on YouTube, so that's a success. But yeah, the silly string, I pissed more people off today with that